all, welcome to Pamita AI World. I welcome you in my YouTube channel Pamita AI World 18. So my name is Pamita Singh Kandari. So all the students who are learning from me, all the English medium students, today I'll tell you the extended part of machine learning life cycle. If you have remember what I taught you in my last video about that life cycle, uh, please check that video, previous video. And if I will give you the brief idea what I taught you in my last video. This was the page I explained you, and I have given you the example also about the school administrator came to data scientist to solve their problems. Like I have given you that project objective in my last video. So it's my humble request, who is new to that video, please check this video, previous video, what I am talking about project objective, so that in this video you can learn it easily what I am going to tell you next. So today I'll elaborate all these things: data collection, data pre-processing, data visualization. So in this video I'll tell you each and everything in detail. So now comes to the project objective. I have told you in my last video what was the project objective, this thing. And today I'll tell you the another parts, whole steps of data collections. So so now comes what is data collection. What was the second part? Data collection. Data collection. So what happened in data collection? Data collection is of two type. I think it's visible. Data collection is of two type. Number one is primary data. Number two is primary data, and number second is secondary data. Primary data. So in primary data, what happened is, in primary data, where's pen? My pen, another pen. Wait a minute. In primary data, so data scientists collect their data directly from the source, fine, and this data is first hand data from the source. It means it's fresh, it's not available in the market, it's only primary data. That is called primary data. So definition is collected by researchers from first hand source. I mean to say that it is not available in the market, it is fresh data, fine, first hand source. Like I have given you the example of school administrator in my last video, just check that out. So if data scientists collect that fresh data from their school students register, so that would be first hand source. This data is not available to another schools administration. So that data which is particular to that school students only, that would be first hand source. Now now next thing what data scientists would do, they would collect another data that is not first hand source. that is already available in the market and used by other data scientists also. That is called secondary data. So what is that? By collected by someone else and already been passed the statistical process. Means that data is already used by another data scientist and they have applied the statistical part to that data that is already trained in the model. Fine. So that is called secondary data. For example, to upgrade the marks of the students, to increase the percentage of the students, if data scientists want to collect that data of the school data which is already collected by someone else, like they would collect the data from market regarding that student, from their home regarding that particular students, they collect the sample from that data. That is called secondary data. Fine. So this is the thing in data collection used. So this is data collection. Now another next part, what was the next part? Next part was data pre-processing. Now we will jump to data pre-processing. What is data pre-processing? So second is data pre-processing. Pre-processing. Pre means what is pre? Pre and post. You remember what is pre and post? Pre means before processing. That is called pre-processing. Before processing data, what is the steps before processing? So that is called data pre-processing in nutshell. So what is data pre-processing? In this data pre-processing, data is cleaned, data is transformed basically. So data is transformed in this process. So what I am trying to say here is data pre-processing is nothing but it is a process to convert raw data into meaningful data using different techniques. So what I meant to say, first learn this definition. What is data pre-processing? It is a process to convert raw data into meaningful data using different techniques. Fine. So what I am trying to say here is, look, from primary data, whatever data scientists collected from primary data and secondary data, that data is raw. Fine. There are many and the real world data is generally incomplete. Somewhere it is noisy, somewhere it is inconsistent, somewhere it is duplicate. So what we do to convert that raw data into a standard data? Fine. To convert that data into a standard data, we try to increase the data quality. Fine. Data quality, we try to convert that data quality into a standard format. So we use data pre-processing techniques for that. So data can be of in the form of text. Fine. In the form of text, or in the form of image, or in the form of video, in the form of audio. Fine. So all these datas can be incomplete. Incomplete means somewhere files are broken. Fine. Somewhere file is in PNG format, somewhere it is in JPG format, somewhere it is like data collected would be, they will provide the data only, whatever the sources are, they will provide collect the data in different format. Fine. Like image, like image would be some KB bits, or a text would be like in HTML or CSS, audio would be in different format. Fine. Just to convert all these datas into some standard format, so that when we process our data into the machine learning or deep learning, when we train our data in the model don't get inaccuracy. Okay, model don't get disrupt in between. So there are different technique used to convert their raw data into meaningful data. So what are the steps or techniques used in data pre-processing? Steps and techniques used in data pre-processing. Number one, what they do data cleaning. Number two, data integration. Number three, data reduction. Number four, data transformation. Number five, data what is data? Number five was I don't remember what was five. Data discrete. I think it was data discretization. I think so. It was data discretization. So what happened in data cleaning? I will take the another page here and we'll see the data cleaning first step. What happened in data cleaning? In first step is data cleaning. So in data cleaning, what happened is data scientists, what they do, they fill the missing values. Fine. In the data they fill the missing values. For example, what I am trying to say here, suppose a is equal to 1 2 and here data is missing, some data is missing, and 4 6 7 or I just take the example what I have given you in my last video on machine learning on life cycle. Just check that out. So school administrator provide the marks of the students, so I'll take the marks of the student here. Marks of the students I think it's visible. So marks is 60 62, fine, 50 52 37. So that was the marks of the students. So when administrator provide the first hand data, primary data to the administrator, they found that there is one missing value of some students. They didn't provide the marks of that students. So here it was the missing value. So what data scientists will do here, they will fill that missing value according to the statistic. So according to the, by applying the stats, they will fill that missing value. So all the English medium students, it's quite necessary for you to learn the statistic part also before jumping into the machine learning, and that statistic part I'm already teaching to the Hindi medium students. For you, I'll start teaching the statistic part after that, when I'll finish teaching all these steps to you. Fine. So data scientist will fill that missing value. Fine. So how they will fill that missing value? They will check the outliers in that data, and they will correct the inconsistencies in the data by filling that missing value. Fine. So what is outliers? Outliers, already Hindi medium students know what is outliers. You don't know about that because you haven't learned the statistic part. So that thing I will teach you in the statistic part when I will start teaching you the static part to the English medium students. So for that, till then, just remember what is data cleaning. Data cleaning means fill in missing values, fill in missing values, smooth out noise while identifying outliers and correct inconsistencies in the data. So this missing value would be filled by the data scientist by identifying outliers and correct inconsistencies in the data. So that steps is taken by data cleaning under data preprocessing. Next step, what was that? Data integration. This step I am talking about, data integration. Next step, data integration. In data integration, so what is data integration? It is a technique to merge data from multiple sources into a coherent data. It is a technique to merge data from multiple sources into a coherent data store. Fine. Such as data warehouse. So what is data integration? When from multiple sources data scientists collected the data, now they will and they start data cleaning. After data cleaning, what they will do? They will start the integration of that data. They will merge that data and from multiple sources into a data store. And that data store is called data warehouse. There are different data warehouse. There are different data warehouse from that data warehouse. Whenever someone try to train their model, they will directly go to the data warehouse and they will collect that data and they will start building their model. They will not start from that beginning. Okay, so that important data they will store and collect into that data warehouses. Fine. So data warehouse is very important in the data science. Third step, what was the third step in data pre-processing? It was data reduction. So what is data reduction? We'll see that. Data reduction is nothing but it is a technique u- used to reduce the data, size by aggregating, eliminating 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 redundant features or clustering. For instance for instance for instance Fine. What is data reduction? It is a technique used to reduce the data size by aggregating, eliminating redundant feature or clustering for existence. So what they do, if data is in large format, if data came to the data scientist is in large format, they will try to reduce the data into small format. How they will reduce the data into small format? They will try to eliminate the unnecessary features. You understand what is unnecessary features? There are two type of variables. I have already told you in the random variable video. If you haven't read the random variable video, please check that out in my previous videos. I am giving you the roughly idea here. So what they will do, they will try the eliminate the unnecessary feature. Like there are two type of variable. One is dependent and another is independent variable. So I'll just give you the example of dependent variable. If you went to purchase a house, so and you want to know the price of that house from the broker or agent who is showing you the house. So that house price would depend on the locality of that house. Fine. If that locality is near to the metro, if that locality is near to the hospital, if that locality is near to the market, if that locality is near to the park, so the price of the house would be high. So the price of the house is dependent variable. Why we say dependent variable? Because its price is depend on the locality of the house. So locality of the house is independent variable. Fine. So if locality is in slum area or some low area, that price would be low. So this locality of the house is independent variable. That independent variable can change the price of house. Fine. And the if that what is the if that house is near to the hospital, that near to the hospital is independent variable, that can also change the price of the house. So these are necessary features. What is unnecessary features? Like price of the house would not depend on the what condition, it would not depend. So unnecessary feature, what are the unnecessary feature where price of the house cannot be affected? So you can eliminate the park nearest to the park, you can eliminate it. Fine. If a house is not the nearest of the park, this is not necessary feature. Fine. So because you can grow that greenery on your top of the house. Fine. Or in your balcony, so it is not necessary for some of the buyers according to the pocket money. So this is the unnecessary feature or redundant feature. So to reduce that data into small format, this type of which are the data features which are not necessary, data scientists eliminate those features or clustering of that features. Clustering means in that clustering I have told you in my previous video. Please check that out also. So this is data reduction. Now fourth step. I hope you got what you understand what I am trying to say here. I have taught you data reduction. Now come to data transformation. Data transformation. Data transformation is what? Data are transformed, or consolidated into forms appropriate for ML model training, such as normalization, may be applied. Okay, what is data transformation? Look, when we train our model, so what data scientists do, they try to convert the data into a consolidated form, because model or algorithms which are now running in the model or in artificial intelligence, they take the value from 0.0 to 1 format. Fine. So normalization is nothing but convert that data into 0 to 0.0 to 1 format. Okay, so I am writing here so that you can understand what I am trying to say here. May be applied where data are scaled to fall within a smaller range, like 0.0 to 1.0 format. So this is our data transformation. So now in data transformation, different techniques are used by data scientists. What are these different techniques? Let me tell you here. Another techniques also there, that is aggregation. Okay, this video is of half hours. Okay, fine, I'll stop that video after that. Aggregation, feature type conversion, second is normalization. I have taught you what is normalization. Converting that data into consolidated form into a smaller range from 0.0 to 1.0, normalization. And fourth is attribute feature construction. Attribute feature construction. So attribute feature construction, these are different techniques used in data transformation. So aggregation, you know what is that? Feature type conversions means if that feature is not necessary, they will convert that into different format. Normalization, you know, attribute or feature constructions. If feature is not given to the particular data, for example, marks of the students are provided like this: 60, 62, 50, 52, 37, but here heading is not given. If I haven't given you I have given you A, so you won't know what is 60, 62, 50, 52. So I will provide you one feature here. What is the feature? Marks of the student. So this is the marks of the student. So that is what they are saying, feature construction. If data does not contain feature, then feature would be provided by the data scientist. That is data transformation. If data is in different format, fine. if data is in large quantity, large scale data's quantities large, like 1 lakh or 1 million, this type of data come. So 1 lakh, 1 million, they will convert that data into consolidated form in a small range from 0.0 to 1.0. So they will apply normalization feature type conversions. Means if like in marks of the students, if they want to convert that marks of the student feature into different feature, like if they convert that marks of the students into grade of the students, so that is called feature type conversion. Fine. And aggregation, aggregation means to collect the data, to join those two different type of data, that is called aggregation. So in today's video, only one step is remaining. So data discretization I'll teach you in another video, because this video is already of half an hour and it is quite it has taken so much time. Because so I'll teach you that data discretization to all the English medium students in my upcoming video. It is okay. Should I teach you in this video, or should I not teach you? Okay, I'll teach you in next video this part, data discretization. For now, I have finish that data pre-processing techniques. That would be finished when I'll teach you the data discretization process steps. Fine. So to all the English medium students, this is enough for today's video, and please check this video and learn each and every part of that. I have given you example also. Keep learning, happy learning, and thanks a lot. If you like my video, please like and subscribe and share to all the students who are trying to learn this data scientist course. Thanks a lot.